What's up, Survivor fans? This is the IMDb Live Survivor After Show, and I'm your host, Chelsea Walker from Season 39, Island of the Idols. You probably don't recognize me because I got voted out so early. I'm still mad about it. But anyway, I'm here with some of my favorite castaways to break down the premiere of Season 40. Yes, we're there. Winners at War. Joining me tonight, we have one of my all-time favorites, three-time player, Kelley Wentworth.
Hey.
To her right, we have Jay Starrett from Millennials vs. Gen X and a couple other MTV shows that I do not watch.
Good. Me
And
neither.
to his right, last but not least, my showmance, who was not a showmance, people, Dean Kowalski, a.k.a. DK Chillin', depending what mood he's in, DK Villain. Welcome, guys. Yeah, this is the first timer, guys. This is awesome. So we were all in the green room. We just watched the premiere episode. Let's dive right in. Kelley, first thoughts.
First thoughts for me, I love the old school people. I love the new school people. I grew up watching Survivor, so for me to see like Ethan out there, Yul, Danny, it was super cool. So that was my first thought.
Jay?
I would agree with her because all of like my friends are out there right now, and it's dope to see them compete against each other. And I'm like, I'm so jealous.
Dean?
I was fired up. That
were
like
fired
the
up.
song with like the lady and like the slow music gets me going. And
Well,
then
there's a lot of cannonballs.
Oh,
There's a
no.
lot of slow
Yeah.
boxes exploding.
and to start off with the physical challenge,
Right.
like
Everyone
winners
was
are at
jumping.
war, you know?
The winners are at war, but yeah,
They're
let's take a
fighting.
step back, Going to the intro, first of all, I was very jealous because these contestants got a marooning. So, Dean and I, we didn't have that opportunity. But anyway, you see these 20 legends, they come in these speedboats, they get off on the beach, they do the champagne toast. It's pretty epic. And Jeff, he's just the man. I like that champagne was flowing.
He was loving it.
He was
he
loving
was
it.
so happy.
Jay?
He was in heaven, and they're throwing the glasses back. They're like, yeah, let's just.
The one thing about so we see the tribes right away. Let's get into, the divisions. They put Jeremy and Natalie together.
Yeah, well, I played with both of them
Yeah.
on my first season in San Juan del Sur. So I was disappointed to see that because I wasn't sure if they were going to be able to use that to their advantage or if it would be a disadvantage. And as we saw, huge disadvantage.
Can we rewind on the Jeff thing for a sec? What was the thing? He like said something about like
He did.
the battle, like it's always a good idea to drink before war or something. Remember we were laughing about
I
this?
don't know what he talked
Oh,
about.
he
We
said
could've cut
something,
that.
there was a quote or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
and then he
Yeah.
introduced our favorite word of the night.
Bequeath. You got to bequeath the
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah.
Not allowed. Kelley told me I'm not allowed to say anything.
And there was also, who was it? Sandra's on the same tribe. It's her. Who has the
Her,
connections?
Sarah.
And Tony.
So it's really interesting because they all played Game Changers together, and Tony and Sarah, they played in Cagayan together. So
And Tony basically got Sarah out, I think, at the merge.
Yeah.
And then what was the relationship with Tony and Sandra? Like, Sandra got Tony out
Sandra
in Game
got Tony
Changers.
out,
So,
yeah.
yeah, that's an interesting
there's
one.
a lot of connections, and there's a lot of strong players here. If you were out there, who would you be aligning with?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard. Yeah, I can't go first on that
You
one.
don't have favorites?
I do have favorites.
I
That's the
would go
problem.
with Jeremy immediately. Don't even.
I don't know.
You were
about
cheering
that.
for him
You
the
were-
whole time.
Yeah, because I love Jeremy. I
And the
love
whole time
Jeremy.
she's in the back like, ha. And I'm like, yo, what's going
I love
on here?
Jeremy. Yeah, of course. But what about you guys?
Not Adam.
Yeah, tell us.
Loved
So, you and Adam are really good friends in real life. You guys were
Yeah.
roommates.
That's my brother.
Roommates.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're-
Yeah, we lived together for a little bit.
How long?
4 months maybe. Then we broke up. It was terrible.
Yeah. So, what do you think his chances are?
He's doing really bad with Denise right now, getting lost in the woods. What are you doing? Getting lost in everything. I don't understand. But, he made it past the first step, so at
That's
least hopefully he keeps going.
Now, Dean, you have no ties to anyone in this cast.
Don't.
Who would you want to align with?
I want to align with. I'm a big fan of the Jeremy Collins strategy of like keep the shields or the big threats around you.
Right.
So when they initially went after Natalie and Jeremy to break it up, as opposed to Rob, I was a big fan of that because like that was a connection right there on the tribe in front of us. Like, I get it, Rob and Amber, but like, are they going to swap the tribes on day 3, 4, 5? Probably not. So like, break up Jeremy and Natalie. We're always going to be able to get out Rob and Sandra. Like, they're the biggest threats out there. So I don't think we need to rush to get them out.
I agree with that. Yeah, I do agree with that.
I don't know though, because they
No,
always
because
have to
my fear
trick.
going into the season is that all of the kind of like big names, I guess, I mean, they're all big names, they're winners, but kind of those like names that like immediately pop out, like a Parvati or a Boston Rob, I was afraid that they would go first, or a Sandra. So I'm kind of excited to see how it'll play out.
And one thing I'm super interested in, because I read all of the pregame press and pregame alliances. You did. Like,
Oh, they're a
what's-
real thing.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I mean,
It happens,
and
yeah.
I feel like that totally affects the game. And I feel like, you know, Rob said he
have
didn't
a
call
poker
anyone.
alliance right
yeah.
now, right?
Well, so the people that played poker, who is it? It's Tyson, it's
Rob.
Kim, Rob,
And Jeremy.
And Jeremy.
and Jeremy. So
And Amber's associated, obviously, because of Rob.
do you say, if you played again, would you do a pregame alliance? Does it help or hurt you? What are the
Would
pros
you do
and
a
cons?
pregame alliance, Kelly?
Sorry, I'm
your
putting you on the
secrets.
spot. I don't want
have
to tell your
to.
secrets, but there's pros and cons.
Well, when I played Second Chance, there were pregame alliances. It's inevitable. If someone texts you, you can't say, "Oh, sorry, I'm not talking to you." Like, you have to answer every call and every text. It's just a matter of how deep you want to go with
Do you
that.
guys ever feel this? Like I just finished in December, right?
Yeah.
And I had ex players, like tweet me, text me, get my number somehow, and I felt like
You had to
like
give it to
cool.
them.
I like I'll say hi to you, but I felt like they were like
Yeah, they're playing.
starting to play already.
I feel like the game
You
of
know, like, it's
Survivor
so weird.
never ends. Like you're
Yeah.
always playing, you're always making alliances. Like the IMDb couch right here. What's
I was
up?
gonna say, are we in an alliance now? Like, is this just happening?
What's
Like,
up? What's up? Kelly Wentworth, she's out first. What happened? Jeff said it. What?
no, I know.
But then I feel like Yule and I think he was talking with Sophie.
Sophie.
Yeah.
He was like very genuine. Like I haven't done any of that since I was done.
But he has.
But does he have
Has he?
Instagram?
Has he not? I don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure him and Nick Wilson have a pregame
yeah,
alliance.
because you said you looked at the
Yeah,
press.
I looked at the pregame press. A lot of them are very mum about who they had alliances with, but I think it's also because during the pregame press, you don't know if the producers are watching it, and you don't know the tribe divisions, and you, at least for me, you always think like, oh, they might change whose tribe I'm on if I say like this person or that. So
No matter what, everybody's got a trick up their sleeve. Even Rob lied to Sandra that he's not going back, and he's back.
yeah, I think that's really strange because they spent 36 days together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right move, wrong move,
Wrong move.
wrong move.
Wrong move. She's not going to trust him. So.
You disagree.
Wrong move. No, I'd agree with you guys. I mean, we're in alliance, so I gotta agree with you.
He like just
agree, Dean.
He like Dr. Phil'd it, so he's like,
I was thinking more. My mind was elsewhere. It was at
where were you? We're here.
Yeah, we're on the IMDb couch. Come on, Dean.
No, it was like we were talking about pregame relationships, and I was like real salty, and I had a bone to pick with Jeff because he put Amber and Boston Rob on different tribes. Like, okay, like they're not going to be targeted, and then like for example, Jeremy and Natalie, like that stinks for them right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
the way the episode ended, everyone got their pay. So
Right. Well, you brought up Jeff.
I didn't see the end. Who went out?
seriously.
Yeah, I walked out, remember?
Anywho, we'll get back to that. You need to pay more attention.
Walked out of the room.
So I got the opportunity to speak with Jeff, sorry, earlier this morning. I talked to him, you know, I said, if you were playing on the season, who would be the first person you voted out? Let's take a look, guys. Now, if you were out there playing, who would be the first one you target? Who are you voting out?
Parvati, 100%. And I told her this the other day, and I could tell she was very offended by that, but I wouldn't trust Parvati. Who would?
I got to meet her, and she's so charming. And I've watched her since, you know, when I was a little kid, and I was always like, she's my idol out there. So I wouldn't want to play with her because I'd be like, yes, I'll do whatever you want because it's someone I've looked up to.
There you go.
For
And
so long.
the other person is Rob. And in the premiere, there's this great scene where Ben says out of the gate, he says, man, listen, we have got to get rid of Rob. He does this thing. Like, what's that thing he does where you suddenly start confessing everything to him? And then you watch it play out and you're going, oh my God, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's like a godfather. He just says, Chelsea, I think it would be better for me if you told me the truth, because I'm not feeling so comfortable with you right now, but you can change that. And instead of saying, change that, why don't you change it? People go, okay, whatever you say, Rob.
All right, so we know now, Jeff, if he was out there, he would vote out Parvati or Rob. What are your thoughts? Who would you vote out first?
Sandra.
Sandra.
Oh, that's a good pick.
I love Sandra, okay? Let me just hype her up a little bit.
No, I love Sandra too.
No, she's strong, yeah.
She's
So
amazing.
it is, yeah,
Yeah.
no disrespect about her, but like meeting her at the reunion, because I sadly didn't get to meet her on her season. Like I liked her, but like getting to meet her in the flesh, this is just some tea for the people out there. She's so down to earth. You know, she came to our reunion. She hung out with us in the lobby. She was having drinks. So
awesome.
I'm Team Sandra. I'm rooting for her. I think she has her work cut out for her.
How was Rob at the finale?
Jay, who do you want to vote out first?
And the queen stays queen. Who would I vote out first? I'd probably take out Tony.
Tony.
Because he's a huge threat, and I feel like everyone just looks by him for a little bit.
What do we got in store? You know, there was a spy
He's got
shack.
his spy shack.
Spy
he's
bunker.
a cop on top of that.
What's
you know.
next?
But he's laying low. He's laying low now.
Yeah, for now.
He's learned.
He's probably already searching for idols while everyone's sleeping and just pretending.
Dean, who you voting out first?
So I feel like I'm a little more rational than you guys.
Oh.
Like I said
You're
earlier.
gonna keep Sandra because she's a shield. So what?
Exactly.
You're
Like I
gonna
said,
vote out
I'm not going to
someone
go for the big names right away. It depends on my circumstance, and basically, like, if it's not a big shield, I want to get someone who's not a big shield, but someone like that I'm not necessarily connecting with immediately.
Okay,
So
but you
who?
gotta say a
Give us
name.
an answer.
We're not gonna let you off
Let's
that
go.
easy.
Maybe I'm not
Say it.
connecting with Adam.
Oh.
Because, you know,
Great pick.
I'm
sorry, but I love you.
I love Adam too. I think for me, I think you have to go Rob. Rob or
First?
Tyson. I think Tyson, he's such a good liar, and I remember listening to his interviews, and he just like was coming up with these crazy ideas, and he said he was gonna spit out lies about like who got paid what to come back and how much Rob and Sandra made on IOI. So, you know, he's got some tricks up his sleeves, and I'd want him out.
I'm going with Tyson too.
enough.
That's why I'm always aligned
Locking
with
it
you.
in?
Yeah.
Locking it in?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back, you know, I don't even remember the tribe names. I'm just gonna call them Blue and Red. The Blues and Red.
Perfect.
Right off the bat, Blue lost the first immunity challenge. Can't believe they did that on day one.
Yeah.
And then your boy Adam, what was
what
that?
was he doing?
Rule
Walking
number
around
one.
with his big old arms. Just kidding.
Survivor fans listening out there, on day 1, 2, 3, you don't go off alone with people. You got to stick with the group. That's what happened. I mean, I don't know what it was like on your season, but what was it? Ronnie
Was it
and
Ronnie?
Aaron,
Yeah.
you know, walked away, and everyone is so nervous. You just don't want to be the first one out. You don't. So I think it's kind of once you hear a name being thrown out, you just latch on. For me, I heard Ronnie. I was like, yep, I'm good. And now they have $2 million on the line. So it's really, we haven't even talked about $2 million.
I know, what?
Yeah.
That's,
Jeff, send me back.
They made a good point of that. Like, there was a whole thing they did about like the paranoia on that day one. And I recall that vividly.
yeah.
Because like you're talking to these people. Like it was my first time playing it. I don't imagine how it is in the second time, but maybe you can share some thoughts.
Sure, yeah.
But like you're talking to these people who you just met, and you think you're cool with them, but like they could easily just be lying to you, you know? And
Well, everybody's
you don't-
always lying.
I mean,
Not
there's a
every-
Most of the time.
There's a
Most of the
point in
time.
time when you
You're
get to
always
know
lying.
people, though.
Always.
There's a point in time when you get to know people and read people a little bit. But that
Yeah, that's
first
true.
one, you have no idea
Yeah.
what the heck's going on, especially for a first-time player. And it's just like, holy shit, like I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. Like I could be going home, so I feel them.
Yeah, and to Chelsea's point, that you just want to get the target off you. You don't want to be the first one out.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, if you say Jay's name, like, I'm cool with that. I don't care why. Like, he's done. I just need a few days to gain some traction and figure out what's going on.
So the Couch Alliance has ended.
But so it was
Great.
Natalie and Jeremy. Why did they go with Natalie? Would you have done that?
Isn't Jeremy aligned with Rob, like the Poker Alliance? Aren't they together?
Yeah, I guess.
So
yeah.
it would be smarter for Rob to take away Jeremy, well, like one of Jeremy's troops essentially, so
Right.
that he could be connected with Jeremy and just keep Jeremy completely to himself and not have to worry about sharing him with anyone else.
Was it Rob who initiated the whole Natalie thing?
I'm not sure.
No,
Did it
Rob wanted Adam out, I thought. And then, Ben. Let's talk about Ben.
Mm-hmm.
Ben got a lot of airtime.
Hey, Rob
tonight.
wanted Adam out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Big Rob fan right now. No, yeah. Ben, he kind of blabbed. Because at one point, what was it? Danny wanted. Who did Danny want?
Danny wanted
Danny
Rob
said
out.
Rob.
Danny wanted Rob out.
Let's make
And
a
then
chart.
Dwayne
Ben
told me.
came and spilled the beans. But I think Danny handled it the right way. She kind of just, we were all talking about it. We're like,
Yeah.
in that situation, you just kind of own it. And then
Yeah.
it's like, yes, we can work together.
What's up with Ben though?
Ben's just
Yeah,
living.
He's a
was that
wild man
starstruck?
out there.
He's living in
He was doing
chaos
that
right
blah,
now.
blah, blah,
Like were
whatever he said.
people? Did you feel like people were like newbies were starstruck when they met you?
I don't think
I mean,
so.
I am. Jesus.
I know,
what's
me
You'd
up?
have to ask them.
When
Yeah,
I
I
met you
don't know.
today,
I
I
don't
was-
think so.
Starstruck.
No, but like that was so.
I mean, he
amateur.
did
Yeah.
say he was starstruck with Rob, right? That's what he said on the island.
I don't know if it was the edit, but they made him look like a fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I
he was
think
doing a lot of things, though. He
Ben
was spilling a lot
thrives
of
in
secrets, I
chaos,
think.
though. He always
Yeah, he
thrives in
does.
chaos. He just makes things crazy, and then he's like, I'm the only one that knows how crazy this actually is. And then everyone's like, what's going on? Ben's like, I found an idol here and there.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
I would have, I'm curious because we didn't see a lot of Michelle this episode, and I know as a fan, I know her and Adam are good friends in real life. So I wonder if she played a bigger role in kind of getting the target off of Adam's back. Because at one point it seemed like she was down to put down his name, but again, these pregame.
There's always pregame alliances.
You don't know, but yeah. So then Natalie hits the road. Follows in her sister's footsteps, becomes the first one voted out, and now she goes to the infamous Edge of Extinction. You love
How
Edge,
do we
huh?
feel about Edge of Extinction, guys?
Yeah.
Kelley, tell us.
Kelley,
about
go for it, Kelley.
So I feel like I want to be somewhat polite about Edge of Extinction. I think my biggest negative for me are just the fact that advantages and now an idol is coming from Edge of Extinction. I just don't think that anything that is outside of the game and what is happening right now should be included. Like, I don't think you should be able to receive an idol from a piece of Edge of Extinction or from Edge of Extinction. I just don't think that's right. Like,
It's
do
like
you?
a surprise.
I just think that
It's
it
a
affects the
gift.
game. Like, if
You didn't even
like
work
I kind
for
of was
it.
saying this too. If you were still in the game and then I had something Edge of Extinction and gave it to Jay, and then he saved himself and you went home, but you were playing a flawless game, don't you think that's unfair? And I know Survivor's not fair,
Yeah.
but we've kind of just gone really far away from what Survivor is.
Yeah. No, I felt on our season, Island of the Idols, like people had similar qualms. That like they would go to this island and come back with like something crazy. But I think like the difference is at least there okay, they went. Most likely they're coming back with something.
Yeah.
I'm with you here, Kelley.
Okay.
Like,
Because we're about to
yeah.
fight. Like, I can't.
Yeah, now Sandra has an idol, and like everyone's just like, what?
Yeah.
It's not fair.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
I think you got to work for your idols.
I agree. And it's a very hotly debated topic. There's a special red carpet premiere this past Monday, and they did a special screening of this episode. And I actually talked to some of the contestants to see their thoughts on Edge. Let's take a look, guys.
But Edge, you're a fan, obviously.
I love Edge of Extinction. First of all, here's the truth about Edge of Extinction. Every single winner, when I called him, said, tell me there's some kind of second chance island. I'm leaving my kids, I'm risking my reputation. So I knew we had to bring it back to give everybody 2 shots. But what we've done, Chelsea, is we're bringing in this Survivor currency, money. And it's going to work between the Edge of Extinction and the players in the game with a supply and demand. Both sides have what the other wants. And I think it's going to usher in a new era of Survivor.
It's a hotly debated topic, Edge of Extinction. What were your thoughts on it prior to going out there for 40?
I liked it because I saw that these players were having a second chance. So as a fan and watching from my sofa, it was perfect. Being out there as a player is a different story.
I'm a purist. The whole object of the game is to vote people out and not get voted out yourself. So I don't think having opportunities to get back in the game is necessarily the way I remember Survivor.
One of the great things about Survivor is you are tested, and you're tested in a way that you couldn't be tested ever in your normal life. And with Edge of Extinction, there's a chance for the contestants to really get that experience, even if they're voted out early, and to still have a deeper experience of what Survivor is. From a viewer standpoint, I don't know how much I love Edge of Extinction. It's like, who cares? I like watching the gameplay and the strategy play out when the people are still in the game.
As a competitor, you want every crack at it that you can get, but as a fan, it's like it takes away some of the sting.
On one hand, it's another way to get back in the game if you're eliminated. On the other hand, it just looks absolutely miserable.
I'm always up for switching up the seasons and making something new, and it just keeps it fresh. It's hard to strategize when you don't know what's going on, right? And Edge of Extinction was a mystery to them for a long time. To strategize, you need to know the variables and put them in their places and figure out your way around them. And so I don't like this whole idea of something coming back into the game and messing that up.
So clearly it seems the cast are not fans of Edge. Dean? He's speechless.
Dean.
I'm speechless.
Speechless.
Dean, it's a
He
way you're
loves it.
off
Right,
again.
to break up this awkward silence, because that beautiful package I just put together, I got to interview them. It was so good. I know you can't say anything about it. We're gonna take a little break and do some fan tweets. The people are coming in. You know, this is our first show, so I'm gonna just be looking at them off my phone. Once this gets picked up for more and more episodes, the technology is gonna increase and they're gonna show up for all of you to see them. But in the meantime, first question from @AdolQueens. I know her, Ella Idol Queens. You've tweeted at me before. All right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know the fans. All right. Ella, see, I can call you by your real name. Thoughts on Natalie giving the idol to Sandra over Jeremy?
Oh, that's a good question.
No,
That's
so
on
She
Natalie.
couldn't.
she couldn't. She had to
Dean
give
was
it
paying
to
attention.
tribe, the losing tribe.
Tell Ella.
Ella, she had to give it to someone who lost the challenge.
Okay,
Right,
but do you think?
clapping
But do you
at
think? But do you think she had an existing relationship with Sandra,
That's a good
or
point. I
why
don't know.
Sandra?
But why Sandra is still a good question. I agree.
I think she did Sandra because she probably assumed she'd be a target right away.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a way to save her and just form a bond.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe Sandra's aligned with Jeremy and she's keeping Jeremy in the game.
That's true.
Maybe she has pregame alliance.
I did heard Sandra does pregame a lot. I think,
Oh, absolutely.
you know,
Definitely.
I think I read something where Adam said, right after he won, she kind of gave him a call just being like, congrats. But he felt like it was a little check-in being like,
She did that with
all the,
Tommy too.
all the
I think that's kind of what Dean talked about, though.
She did that with Tommy. She did that with Tommy as well.
Oh,
yeah.
that's funny.
Sandra, where was
That's
my
really
call?
funny.
Yeah, I love Sandra.
You didn't
Sorry,
win.
she can
Oh, yeah.
redeem. All right, another question from Kyle _W Smith. Dean and Jay, how does it feel to be sitting with a Survivor legend?
Chelsea Walker is the best host ever.
Yes.
Look at this.
The people
IMDb.
know who I am.
Set it up. 'cause,
Pre-merge.
I mean, Kelly's already trying to get me off the couch alliance. Like, what's up?
Yeah, you're done.
Smile for 2 seconds. Jesus.
All right, this is a good leeway. At Austin K. Graff, as a guest on Edge of Extinction, I'd love to hear Kelley's take on the fire tokens and perks of Extinction.
Yeah, we haven't talked about fire tokens.
We haven't talked about fire tokens yet. And Jeff told me pretty much they might be here to stay.
Jeff loves them, right?
Jeff loves a good token, so
Edge of Extinction is not here to stay, but fire tokens are.
that's the word on the street.
Thank God.
I think I like them.
Dean, if you
Fire
had,
token?
Like the
think I
fire
like 'em.
tokens.
Dean would be a guy that he could have a bunch of he would spend that one token on the coffee. He'd be like,
PB&J on the PB&J.
Yeah.
Like I want a donut.
Yeah. He
No,
wouldn't
I would
save
never
it for
do
strategy.
that. I'm a better player than that. But I mean, think about it.
It's
Idols
debatable.
didn't exist at one point.
7 tokens for coffee, 10 tokens for idol. I choose coffee.
Think about it. Idols weren't a part of the game at one point, and now they're such a staple.
Yeah.
There's the constant evolution that keeps this
You're
thing
such a
interesting.
positive person. I appreciate that.
Dude,
that's nice.
Fire tokens. I think they're gonna be good.
It's gonna
But if Edge of Extinction is not here
Right,
to
how do-
stay,
how do they
then
come about? Yeah,
how is
that's
that
gonna be
going to play
interesting.
out in the future?
I don't know why you're looking at me. I don't know.
Well,
the
no, I
answer.
thought you had all the answers.
yeah, so
What
I
did you say earlier? You're like something different than us?
in a way, it's almost an advantage, I feel like, to get voted out early and go to Edge because you have more opportunity to get tokens, right? Because Natalie just went there. Now the next person goes out, there'll be another token in play. Natalie's just going to collect. She's a beast.
Yeah, so I think it changes the game also on the personality and being like a likable player, because if everyone's giving you tokens, I saw on the list like you can get food, you can get idol, you can get all sorts of advantages throughout the game. So if you are that like charming and personable player, people can actually just change your game for you if they're like, well, everything's going south, might as well help this person. He's helped me as much. Like Jeremy would be prime example. I feel like everyone would give Jeremy tokens. I
But-
would give him tokens.
but-
You would give him tokens.
Yeah, but then what if Jeremy is now going to be targeted because people think he's getting more of these?
Definitely.
things?
But
Then it's
Jeremy,
not an
But then
advantage.
Jeremy has control of the game because now he has all the tokens to hand over to someone. It can change the game completely.
I'm
Where
curious
idols
how-
might
Change the
not
game.
even work anymore.
I'm curious how quickly are you going to be able to accumulate tokens? Did anyone catch how much it costs to get an idol?
No, it
didn't.
was super fast.
Like Jeremy has 2, and everyone no one knows, but like everyone probably knows. Natalie bequeathed
everyone knows.
it. I think
what did she do?
Bequeathed.
Oh God.
I think it's like 4 or 5 tokens for an idol. Like, how is he gonna get 4 or 5?
Eliminate some more people. Get out of here.
In that poker alliance,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's one by one.
That's true. He's getting his chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just adds a total another layer of strategy to the game. And it's gonna be how are we even gonna keep track of who has how many tokens? I guess they're gonna just
I think it's on the
says-
screen,
Is
like it
it?
Yeah,
says
it
in their
says-
name.
Token?
It was a
Yeah.
cute little icon.
It's like the name, their job, how many tokens.
No, it is just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What season they're
Jeremy
from?
was on screen. It showed it.
Oh, I didn't know.
No lie.
all right. Well,
He apparently.
No, it's
Dean
true.
knows-
Yeah, that
Dean
it
knows
really
it all.
was on the screen.
Thank you, Kelley.
Yeah, Dean. There we go. That's right,
No,
baby.
no,
There we
we
go.
know.
that alliance right there.
I'm
First
screwed.
voted
I'm
out.
screwed.
It is funny. A fun fact, people. Again, I keep name dropping Jeff. I talked to him earlier, and I said, Jeff, the 4 of us, myself, Kelley, Jay, and Dean, we're all doing an after show tonight. If you had to vote one of us out first, who would it be? and he went with you, Kelley. But I think he gave you a compliment.
Well, what did he say exactly?
He said, he said, Jay, you were close.
But I burned
He said, Dean, you were just there, almost at the finish line, didn't get there. He said, Chelsea, you're too hard on yourself. I always think, yeah. That's what happens when you go early. And he said, Kelley, you were just right there.
Close.
Yeah, this close.
Yeah, well.
We should get her out.
Uh-oh.
Stop it, I can hear you.
What? I'm not. I'm whispering. Can't hear
Well,
me.
I'll take it as a compliment then, so, yeah.
Would you play again?
Why you gotta put me on the spot like that? Like, what the heck?
I don't know.
At this point in time, no.
No.
I would not play again.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Life's too good.
No, let's move on to you. Would you play again?
No, well, yes, obviously, but
Oh, you would?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. Dean, would you play again?
Well, we're back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, now we're back.
Right when I got off the island, I said absolutely no.
Okay.
But since
Really?
yeah,
Now you've
I
had some
hated it.
time.
Also, I had a positive experience.
What did you
generally.
hate about it?
The rain, the 20 pounds I lost,
That was 20 pounds.
the beard I grew. I didn't love it.
You had 20 pounds to lose? Where?
Exactly.
So good looking. It's ridiculous.
That's great. All right, let's move on to the other immunity challenge. This was a 2-hour episode. So again, we have blue versus red. This challenge, what were they? They had to throw people over the barrels.
Oh, yeah.
Boston
Kelley
Rob was
loved
getting
that
a
part.
lot of
Yo,
shout-outs.
who did they
Boston Rob
shoot?
just one man single-handedly tossing his tribe over
Throwing
this
people
barrel.
over.
Kelley
He really
was
was.
loving this.
I was
Watching
loving
that.
it. I was loving it.
Why are you saving Rob for last? He's so big. Who was the person that were shooting? It looked like literally like they were like a dolphin. It was just perfect.
Yeah,
Who was that?
Why did they
One
have
of
so
the
much
ladies.
trouble in the other tribe? There was just bad strategy, I guess, there.
No, they messed up on the rowing.
Yeah, from the start, their boat didn't go the correct way, and they had to go
Doing
around.
circles.
Circles, yeah. And so what? It came down to the toss, the ring
Well,
toss?
first we had my man
Oh,
Jay
yeah.
going nuts about the lock
Yeah,
combination.
so the lock combination numbers were 18, 27, 36.
Look at that
and
memory.
those.
Can we fact check?
Yeah.
Can we get a
Fact
Twitter
check it.
fact check?
Fact check it.
Make sure to tweet us
Go for it.
using the hashtag IMDb Live and fact check those numbers, please.
Hashtag
Let
Jay's
us know.
Facts. Let's
I'll be
do this.
checking soon.
But yeah, those are the numbers that I actually, when I created the bat puzzle and I had to pull out the sword, I didn't cover them, and David beat me on the bat puzzle, and I ended up going home to his fake idol as well. But those numbers, I saw them, and I was like, those
They
are
were
the
the same numbers?
Yeah, those are the same numbers as mine.
Which is very interesting because, I mean, I don't think I would ever study old combination codes, but now season 41 players, maybe that's something.
Was it the same order,
wanna
do you know?
But
I didn't notice that, but I saw my numbers and I was freaking out. I was like,
Let's
oh my
get a fact
God, I
check.
lost those numbers.
It's like some lost stuff, the numbers.
Yeah, we got to find out what those numbers mean.
Let's not. It means
Yeah.
Jay went home.
Who was tossing for each tribe?
So
you
we
know?
had my boy
Jeremy
Wendell.
was tossing.
Wendell.
We had my
You
boy
guys have a
Wendell.
little friendly basketball competition, don't you?
Yeah, I saw him the other night, and I was like, yo, how long are you in LA for? We got a hoop. He's like, Dean, you don't want this. You don't want this. He's always talking about basketball. It's supposedly it's going to be he and Underwood versus me and Tommy.
Wait, so it's
Wendell and
Wendell
Chris Underwood
and Chris Underwood.
versus Dean and Tommy from season 39, Island of the
Okay.
Idols.
Two
We
winners
met at like a
versus
Christmas party in New York, and they were talking smack, and Tommy and I were on our high horse.
So he knows Wendell, remember?
But but Wendell made the first one, and then he pulled a Dean and just couldn't close it out. And your boy Jeremy.
Yeah, there we go.
Jeremy closed it out.
Yeah, and then so what was it? The red tribe lost, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
correct.
because the first was blue.
And it was between the poker alliance was.
They showed a lot of the Poker Alliance.
There's
They even
a lot
did the
of
little.
poker
They even
going
did that
on.
little, flashback of them at the table, which I did
Yeah.
think was cool because we saw flashbacks from previous seasons, but that was like outside
of
of
the game.
Survivor. Like that was
Yeah, that was
super
the first.
cool.
I wonder
Yeah.
how they
They gotta.
steal that from YouTube.
I was gonna say, being in the showbiz,
Yeah.
you gotta pay for rights like that,
Yeah,
right?
it's very interesting.
Yeah, that was
so
pretty cool.
yeah, it was between Amber. It was between
Kim.
which I love Kim.
I love Kim too.
Not a fan of One World at all, but Kim. I think it's just she just completely dominated that season. I remember I rewatched One World as I was prepping to go on 39, and I couldn't watch it. It was rough. But Kim, it's a bad season. I'm sorry. I love Kim though, and it was really interesting because that whole season we just saw her dominating, and we saw her be very vulnerable. Like she's a lot of people's winners picks. So to see her name on the line was a little surprising.
But she didn't even really do anything. I think it's the same thing with Natalie and Jeremy.
Right.
Like they didn't actually do anything wrong necessarily. It's just kind of that like first vote, like who can we target?
And
make it easy.
Tyson was very quick to look like he wanted to jump ship a little bit, you know?
Survival mode. Gotta save your
Can't
butt.
trust
I'll
him.
survive.
And then what? So it's
Then Amber was coming after Sandra.
Talking about vulnerability, though, everyone is crying, except Adam. Where you been, bro? You gotta start crying with these people. You know you got it in you.
yeah. So then we go to tribal. Amber goes home. Right move, wrong move.
Didn't we all think that Rob and Amber would be a target
Absolutely.
from the beginning?
Oh yeah,
So
immediately.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I don't think Amber was helping out too many people's games besides Kim and maybe Tyson, right?
yeah.
So I think everyone was like, yeah, we'll get
And
her.
she was someone I think a lot of people were surprised to see out there to begin with. And you know, her and Ethan, I think they have the biggest gap in terms of the last time they played. It was 32 seasons, so 16 years ago is when they played in Survivor All-Stars, 2008. So
That is crazy
it
when
really
you think
is.
about it.
Yeah. So
Before Instagram, before Twitter,
The iPhone.
Jeff was just ripping them.
Right.
He's like,
That
"You're
doesn't
so-"
make you feel old.
The internet wasn't even around when you played.
Who was just born can now be driving.
Yeah, right?
yeah. So now,
That's amazing.
you know, for Amber, you know, she just left her 4 daughters, and now she has to go to Edge. Is she gonna stay?
I think
Yeah,
she'll
she's
stay.
gonna stay.
You think she'll stay the whole
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
I think she'll stay.
And she's gonna be helping
And she's
Rob
gonna,
the
yeah,
entire
giving Rob's
time.
feeding him.
Exactly. So I didn't even think of it that way. Free tokens for Rob.
This is why I
Maybe,
don't.
maybe that's a good strategy.
But what if Rob goes to Edge of Extinction? Do they both stay? Because they're not both going to get back in.
Or they're
I mean,
both
you
like-
might, because
Well,
it's
there's
Edge.
2
No, you have a
chances,
chance to come
but-
back.
Okay.
I hate
The
Edge.
odds.
I hate Edge. The odds are.
Yeah. How's
What are the odds? 1 in 3.
How's Rob gonna react? Is he gonna be? Does this benefit his game? I would say yes.
I
yes.
think, yeah, it does.
Yeah. Unless Natalie starts throwing more curveballs. You get an idol, and you get an idol. She's like Oprah at this point.
Do you
So you think at Edge there's gonna be like a hike up the mountain like every day?
Probably.
Or like some
Yeah.
opportunity to get a token every
Is
day?
that how it was? Was
or
there?
something?
Talk to me about this hike. Is
Yeah.
it? Because I mean, you see it and they tell you how hard it is, but it's one thing to see it, but to actually do it. How long is the hike?
It's a long hike. So every day on Edge of Extinction, unless they've changed it, in order to get your rice for the day, you have to hike up a hill, a mountain basically, and it takes you an hour, longer than that, and you are exhausted. Like,
Is
you
it
guys
even
know how
worth
it is
it?
in the game.
Yeah.
Some days we just debated if we wanted to get the rice or not. It was like,
yeah.
who's gonna go?
Did you get it
Because
every
we
day?
didn't- I think so. Yeah.
You were that hungry.
Well, for those,
I would have just
for those
laid
two
down.
people who go, it's probably not even worth it.
But you don't get
Yeah.
rewards on Edge, you guys. Like, there's nothing. So people that have been there for many, many days, like, you don't get anything else. There's no opportunity to get
Do you guys
rewards.
get a spear or anything? No.
I don't remember.
What do you do out there? Do you really? Is it just sitting around
Just
talking?
sit around and do nothing.
Damn.
It's horrible.
Did you guys
At
build
least
a
in the
shelter and
game,
stuff?
you have challenges, you have tribal, you're strategizing.
Right.
Out there, you literally just sit there.
And I feel like at the same time, you're also super upset. You're
Oh,
bitter,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
So if Wendell goes to Edge, they're gonna have like a whole furniture set up. They're gonna have like a
Did you
Yeah.
guys have? Did you guys have
Maybe.
tools? Did you guys have tools?
No tools. I don't think so.
Bare
No.
hands, Wendell.
I mean,
you
we
believe
never
Not
have
that I
tools,
remember.
do we?
We have
We have a machete.
Yeah, machete.
You guys don't have a
saw,
machete?
Yeah,
hammer?
machete. Yeah.
I mean, they
The
would,
basics.
The basics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Don't have a drill.
you had a
a
hammer?
drill? We had a hammer. Right? Oh, it broke. Remember?
yeah, our
Yeah,
stuff broke.
Like day 2. It
I don't
broke.
know. The saw.
The saw and our hammer
Or
broke.
the machete broke, and I remember I had to like use a Band-Aid, and I was making fire with the.
Yeah, we had all these tools and all
real.
sorts of setup, and then the cyclone, because we got evacuated, the cyclone took away everything, and then they're like, well, considering everything's gone, here's a machete again. It's like, well, we had all this setup. Now what? So you got lucky with a hammer.
going back to Edge, because I
Yeah.
still want to talk about
Okay.
it.
Yes, please.
The other thing that I,
Bitter.
because the winner on my season 1 Edge of
Right.
Extinction. So I guess one other thing that I just don't like about it necessarily is that you're not involved in the strategy and you don't know what's going on in the game. So when you come back in, I just don't think it's fair that you get to come back in and then like you haven't really had to play necessarily.
Right. It takes
So-
away that whole. I think the hardest thing about Survivor is, you vote these people out, and you have to get them to vote for you again at the end to win. And I mean,
That's also kind of a disadvantage, because once you get, if you win back in, you haven't played the game.
but you go back
you
in with
should've
an
been-
idol too.
No, I know, but you get to the end, and then everyone can literally just be like, You've been on edge the whole time. Why would we give you the
Well, I
game?
think it
Because
helped
everyone
Chris.
talks
Don't you
about
think it helped
strategy.
Chris?
But it helped Chris
No, I
because
know, he won.
because we all talked strategy on Edge of Extinction, so he knew what he had to do when he went back in to win. And yes, he executed it, but would he have thought of all those things on his own?
I mean, that was smart of him to listen. That
There's
was dumb
nothing
of
to
you
do
to
but
talk.
listen.
You have nothing to do but listen.
You shouldn't have given ideas. It's kind of
There's
your own
nothing.
fault.
What do you do when you're just sitting there all
Talk
day?
about other
Could
stuff.
you sit and not talk?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
You think of it like, I don't know how your season was, but we get back from the show and you still talk about the game for 6 months. People on our season are still talking Survivor. If you're on edge while the game is still going on, you're talking about.
well, then someone comes in that's just voted out.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
you're like, oh, tell me more
It's like when you
info.
get to Ponderosa and you ask that person like what
Exactly.
happened. It's the same thing on Edge of Extinction.
Yeah, but that's also, you don't give away all your cards sometimes.
Wow, this
Tell me I'm wrong.
This
big
guy.
edge
right.
fan right here.
I have a question for us.
I'm not an Edge fan, actually. I don't like it. What?
How is this going to play out? Like, who's going to be on the jury?
Did he?
What do you mean?
Like
Everyone?
like
guess.
all,
Unless they
Just
quit.
like Edge? They
That's
do?
how Edge of Extinction. Yeah.
and everyone voted, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Switch it
So
up.
Reem was voted out first, and she had a say in who the winner was.
Yeah, that's wild.
See, that's.
So we could have 19 or 17 people in the jury.
Yeah.
And wasn't it when Chris came back, there was, who did he not meet in the game? There was someone he was like, hi, nice to meet you for the first time.
He hadn't met Gavin, or he hadn't met the other two finalists.
Yeah, so it's crazy,
Yeah.
you know?
That's why this whole Edge of. I don't know.
But hey, Jeff's
Jeff's doing something right.
listening to the people. There's a whole hashtag end Edge of Extinction, something along those lines. And the thing with Jeff, he does
retweets it
listen.
got?
Say that again?
How many retweets has it gotten?
Who knows?
The what?
The hashtag end Edge of Extinction.
I don't keep track.
Hey.
Speaking of hashtags, should I?
technology
I'm
is
gonna
coming.
keep checking the
Questions.
fans.
Let's
You guys
do more
keep
questions.
bannering. All right, let's see. Okay. Eddie Dans. Hi, 2 exclamations, so I have to say
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi. I would love to ask the 3 of them. I'm irrelevant, of course.
You're just the host.
You tried your best.
I tried.
Chelsea.
I tried. It wasn't the outcome I wanted, guys, but hey, life has moved on and I'm doing this right now, so some things work out. Okay, back to the question. If they had anything they could change during their time on Survivor, what they think. Oh, okay, that's a lot of questions. Eddie's being a little,
Question
you
time,
know,
Eddie.
he's
What's the
asking
first
3
one?
questions
Give us the
in
best
one.
one.
First one.
Give us the best
If
one.
you could change anything about your time during Survivor, what would it be? And I'm going to include myself on this question.
Oh, I would have played
You
my idol
should.
on my last season,
yes.
obviously.
I can go.
Yeah.
At Final Tribal Council, I would have tried to make my pitch way easier and say that, hey, there's 3 parts to this game: outwit, play, outplay, outlast. Are those?
You got it.
Good job.
And I felt like I did a better job at 2 of those 3, outplay and outlasting, given our tribe was always on the bottom, underdog, and the outplay with all the idols. So 2 out of 3.
Jay?
Did you not
Winner
say
game?
that?
No, I don't. I didn't say it that succinctly in that
Okay.
or like that.
It's hard to think, though, when you've not
Dude,
been
I
eating
was
and you
all
lost
over
20
the
pounds.
place,
So.
Yeah.
What a
I
memory.
lost 31, so I get it.
Dang. Second chance?
Just saying. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anyway, Jay, also onto you.
As she's flipping her hair, like, yeah.
Onto you, Jay.
I would have probably covered my numbers.
Maybe not.
Because then I would have had the lead on that puzzle and I would have had it.
And the
then
fake
I wouldn't have
idol
even looked.
thing.
No, because I would have played that no matter what, no matter what.
I do love that scene. I always remember, like, when you found the idol, you said something really funny. It was a good moment.
Oh, David made it perfect.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
David
was
made it
great.
perfect. You guys have no idea. It
Was
was
it with
in
the
a
paint on
coconut.
it?
Yeah, that was amazing.
It had a hand mark. It had the symbol. It had just like my
But how did
first
he do
idol.
that in the dark?
He set up. So he took the fire. And he set up a different fire like way past
While you guys were
camp,
sleeping?
while we were all asleep.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But you know what frustrates me too is that everyone's always like, "Oh, you got out because the idol." I was like, "No, I got out because I was going home no matter what. I lost that challenge." So.
But then you wouldn't be here with us today, most likely. You know.
Why?
Why would I not?
Maybe you'd
on
be
the
out there.
TV screen.
Oh, he's got faith. Huh? Oh man.
All right, let's do another
I thought
question.
you had something.
Oh, my
Yeah, what's yours?
Yeah.
friend looking at my phone.
You wouldn't talk to me, huh?
I would have stayed away from this man right here. Far,
It wasn't like that.
far
It's
away.
so hard.
Here's the thing, and I
So
could talk, I don't want to make this all about me, but I think, you know, like, I know the first rule of Survivor is you don't sleep next to the person you're aligned with. You rotated.
I was getting around town.
He was getting around town. Okay. And, you know, it's just one
all in
scene
the
you
hips.
see. And I think it's really interesting that in female-male alliances, the girl always gets targeted. It happened to Figgy. maybe someone else too. I don't know. But it wasn't a showmance, and I think it was
Happened
just.
tonight.
But I mean, I also have to take ownership. Obviously, you know, my relationships weren't as strong as I thought they were because my friends voted me out. Elaine, I'm looking at you. Elaine, you voted me out. I still love you though. But yeah, that was probably the biggest thing I changed, and playing my idol.
Cool. Next tweet before you.
Next week,
you
I mean,
break
I'm
down
giving
here.
a monologue right here. All right, let's
I don't remember. Did
see.
you guys ever find idols? No.
I thought you were gonna say find love.
No, you found love, baby.
I found an idol at the end, but did not use it.
All right.
Chelsea found an idol. Chelsea found
I
an
did.
idol.
Yeah, but she didn't play it.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's why you play every idol, even if it's fake.
That's
not always
not
true.
true.
That is not always
Horrible
true.
advice.
No, I held my idol for like five rounds of that, 5 tribals.
Nice.
The fake one?
No, the real.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're
That's
just
why they
saying
never
you play
play.
it no matter what, but you held yours?
Yeah.
This is controversial what you're saying.
Well, eventually you
I
play
have a question from Texan Bluegrass.
Jackson.
What should Ben have said when Rob cornered him?
What did Rob say exactly?
No, Rob.
Or no, Ben initiated it and said your name has been coming
Ben
up.
started it.
But then Rob kept like questioning, trying to get the name.
Yeah.
I think if Ben is going to go to Rob and say, "Hey, someone said your name," you have to expect that Rob is going to want to know who that is. We all would want to know who that is. So
Right.
You throw someone under the bus.
like, yeah,
You're gonna get questioned no matter what.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think the worst thing, and to Rob's point, like the worst thing you do is like know you're getting called in a lie. So like, even if you are lying, like go in it like confidently and say this person voted for you, and like be straight up about it, because as we know, Rob respected.
That's why Danny was so great.
Exactly,
Yeah, and
yeah.
then when she said, "Oh, I want to work with you now," I thought that was
That was
perfect.
smart.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Because you already got caught in a lie,
It's
might
like,
as well
you know,
own it up.
give him a number.
Yeah, and what about Danny wearing that Kansas City Chiefs jersey out there, and then they go on to win the Super Bowl? Don't know if any of you caught
The
that.
bedazzled.
The bedazzled.
Bedazzled jersey, we like that.
Bedazzled. All right, one more question from Ari_Botcher. Which starting tribe, if you had a choice, would you want to start on? The Reds or the Blues?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
That's a good question.
Ari's great, by the way.
Oh, shout out to Ari.
Yeah, definitely. I think I would
lines?
want.
Do we need to work?
Yeah,
Need to work.
I'm bringing him in.
I'm playing already.
I think for me personally, I would not want to be on blue, obviously because of Jeremy and Natalie. So red.
You wouldn't
Even though
wanna
you
be?
like them. You're
Look what
friends.
happened to Natalie.
Yeah, but you would have more numbers.
No, red.
Who was
She's
on?
a strong, independent woman. Okay.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
Red. Who was on red? I was Adam and Michelle. They were on red, right?
No.
They
I
were
have
on
a cheat
blue
sheet.
too.
You need a cheat
They're on
sheet.
blue. They're on
We're
blue.
on blue.
So I'll help you out.
Yeah.
I would go on red because I loved the divisions that were created there. So you had like Amber, Tyson, Kim, and then you had the gritty players that they called it, Sandra, Tony, Sarah, and then the middle of like Nick, Ewell, Sophie, Wendell. And I felt like given at least my social relationships with these people, which are negligent, I would be in that middle, and I like being there. Because then you always have like someone be like, these three we're gonna get, those three we're gonna. You always have someone to go after.
Jay, now that you've studied that cheat sheet for
I'd go on green.
the merge,
Edge of Extinction.
Peekaboola. I'd probably go on blue, because I don't know. I feel
Who
like
would you align with
I
then?
feel like it's safer on blue, because on red you have Tony, you have Sarah, you have Sandra. Like
Yeah, you have bigger threats in front of you.
huge
That
names.
makes it easy. Doesn't that make it easier?
No, because those guys, everyone, you can see right now, everyone's playing the game like,
Yeah,
oh,
but-
I'm too scared to vote those guys in. Those guys have like such a huge aura about them already that everyone is trying to get out like the weaker link, I guess. Whereas on the other side, it's like kind of fair game.
Fair enough.
I just don't get why everyone's so scared.
I don't either. I'd be like, dude,
There's $2 million
Rob should go,
on the line.
Sandra
You won
should
the
go.
game
That's a lot of
before,
money,
like,
but
yeah,
that's
play
a lot
the
of
game.
money.
You can't say I want to get Rob out. Like
Yeah, that's
Everyone
actually
would be
don't
like,
know.
yeah, I'm down.
that's what I'm saying.
Until Ben shows up and he's like, Rob, everyone's coming for you, bud.
Yeah. All right. Before we wrap things up, we all, backstage, we've all hidden our votes. We all made some winner predictions. Let me grab these. None of us have seen them. Dean, pass it down. Jay.
Excuse me, Sarah. This is mine.
Oh, this
Oh
is
my
your
God.
Yeah, don't look.
Sorry.
Kelly, take a sneak peek so we can make sure you're revealing it the right way before you reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't mine.
Ooh, this is nice.
I'm kidding.
This girl's got jokes.
Just joking.
I was about to tell
Gotta keep you
my
on your toes.
producer.
All right.
Okay.
Are we just?
The moment of truth.
Are we going out like this?
Want to do one by one?
Yeah, one by one.
I'm gonna do one by one.
The boys should go
The
first.
boys go first.
And wait, are we gonna judge their winner pick?
Yes.
My picture's not on here, dude. What's
Our Dean.
Jay's first.
Do you guys think I'm gonna choose Adam?
Yes.
No, I don't.
You really thought I would choose Adam?
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
go
pick
with
your
my other
friends?
friend. Hey, Adam, sorry.
Oh, Michelle.
Okay, well,
Hold her
why?
up.
Because she's flying under the radar. She's not even in like the first episode really.
Which that was good for
that's
Which
what you
is
thought.
good.
Okay, yeah.
That was good for Purple Dean.
She got the
Yeah.
Detective
Look
Dean
where
edit.
that
Yeah.
ended up.
Yeah, when you're big on the first episode, you're kind of in trouble.
And I think her win was so controversial. I love
Oh, yeah.
Michelle. So I think a lot of people, she's not the immediate target right away,
No,
which
and
really
everyone
helps
said
her.
like she didn't play the game, she didn't deserve it, and I was like, no, she did play the game because she's very personable, and everyone likes her in real life. I mean, have you met her?
Yeah, I've met her. Yeah, she's
You
great.
love her.
Yeah,
Have you
she's
met
great.
her?
Oh, I've met her.
Yep. See, look at the smile. Look at the smile. It's coming. Like, everyone loves Michelle.
Yeah.
So for her to just fly under the radar, she's not a huge, like, massive challenge threat, even though she is good at challenges. She's super quiet and laid back, and like knows how to just shut up when it's important. If she was on Edge of Extinction, I'd give away secrets. Not saying anything. Sorry. And yeah, I think she'd be a good pick.
Okay, nice.
Women empowerment.
So before I pull
There
out
you
my
go.
winner, let me say I am rooting for two other folks.
So am I.
One is Michelle,
Yeah,
New Jersey.
yeah.
New Jersey.
That's not why.
Also rooting for my boy Yule. He's
All
a
right.
fellow Googler.
Google.
So
Hey, Goo Goo.
got those connects, but
Can we hold on before you
Winner.
do yours? We actually didn't even talk about Yule, and I thought he played really great tonight.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say
And
that.
he's
because-
been out of the loop for a while too. And
Yeah.
one thing, I
Us
don't.
Googlers,
I
you
think
know?
he's kind of stayed out of the Survivor community too. You know, like a lot of
Yeah.
people go to all the events, the charities, but Yule's he's been at Goo Goo,
he's been putting
just
that
working
work in.
hard.
It's a good choice. I thought he.
One
had-
What did you
really-
like? What did you like about him?
I just think that the way he speaks and the way he is with people, he's very kind of calming.
Yeah.
And he's not overbearing. And I feel like he was doing a really good job of kind of throwing people under the bus, but also being.
He comes with a logical reason.
Yeah, totally.
You get this person because X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think
And it
Now
makes
that we
sense.
know your vote, you might as well pull out Yule.
Well, one thing with Yule too, I read something where he's playing for Penner's wife, like he's playing for charity.
Oh,
So and he would
really?
donate to.
really.
Oh my gosh. I
So,
mean,
yeah.
oh.
I gotta put Michelle back. Sorry, babe.
So I'm Team Yule.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So Team Michelle, Team Yule, but you know who's gonna win?
But oh,
Adam
the
Klein.
Adam Klein.
He is. Well, one, I met him before. He came to a watch party in New York the week before our finale. I feel like he's under the radar enough compared to some of these big threats, the names that were thrown around.
He's getting lost already.
And he's smart enough to make something happen.
That's true.
Unlike some other folks who I also feel are under the radar, but I feel like he's got some spunk about him.
So you
as
think
well.
he'll gain his footing back after the first episode?
He always-
Absolutely.
he
I
always
think
does.
that's already under water
Yeah.
under the bridge. Yeah.
He always
that's fair.
does. On my season, I swear, he was like getting in trouble all the time, and then he'd find a way out. And I'm like, how does he get out? I even called him a weasel on my season, which I apologize. Love you, bro. But
Won the money, so.
I know, no. I live with him. I win too. What?
So, Mr. Klein, although we were talking about this while we were watching, and I asked Jay,
Yeah.
he
I'm excited.
remember he was having conversations and just looking
yeah.
people with his big eyes and not
I don't
winking
know.
and not winking.
No, you know
I
when
was so
Adam
We should have
calm.
separated you two.
Like that would have been that feels so intimidating.
What, are
Can
you scared that the alliance is
Not at all.
growing?
Not at all. Not at
How
all.
was that talking to Adam? Like
No, that's the thing. When Adam talks to you, sometimes he has piercing eyes, and you're like, yo, should I trust this guy? Because I feel like he's lying. Like, I thought he was lying to me all the time.
people
But we
trusted
were
him,
always
though?
telling the truth until we cried together.
Yeah.
That's when his eyes were closed, so
most
obviously I
people,
trusted
most people
him
on your
then.
season trusted him though?
I would say it was like a wave.
Yeah.
It's coming.
So that's a good pick. So I'm gonna
Thanks for
Okay,
your
way to cut
validation.
us off.
Here's
Sorry,
what
but
we're
I mean, you
at.
guys are having too much fun down there. Okay, so
See?
yeah, I'll do it. I think you said, can we
Khaleesi?
see? I was like, sure.
Khaleesi.
Khaleesi,
Those who don't know,
yeah,
this is Khaleesi.
Queen of the Dragons.
Khaleesi.
Is that all natural? That's all natural.
No.
What?
So-
It just comes out white like
I
that?
want to say I'm rooting for a lot of people, like I already kind of said. I was like a huge Ethan fan growing up. I obviously am a fan of Jeremy and Natalie and all these people. But my winner pick is Denise.
Oh,
I
Denise.
think Denise is.
Oh, Alliance.
Hey!
Malcolm?
I think Denise is an underrated winner. She went to every tribal council. She
That's
didn't
so
have
crazy.
idols. Like she just used her own relationships, and she just was amazing. So I'm Team Denise all day.
Nice. Yeah. I do like Denise. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see yours.
The moment everyone has been waiting for. The girl who has so much strategy, went pre-merge, clearly is great at this game.
There's nothing wrong with pre-merge. You can always
That's
come
right.
back.
Moving on.
Oh!
We're going
Yes.
Not a
Ben.
good first start.
with Ben.
Why, he's living in chaos.
Here's the thing.
He didn't have a bad start though.
You know,
True. You're right.
let
You're
me
right.
just-
Right.
I'm going to keep holding this
Yeah, I
up.
feel like I should just. I'll
No.
keep mine up so it's here.
I'm just going to keep looking at
I
mine.
think it's just something about
So
Ben.
hot.
I think people were a little. His win is controversial as well. You know, he was the first time the Final Four fire making challenge. He just went on a bunch of idle runs. But he's Marine. I think people are going to look out for him. And you know, I kind of look at Edgic a little bit. I don't know if you guys know what that is. You kind of you read into the edit a little bit. And I made this before I watched this episode, but this episode kind of verified my claim.
How so?
You saw a lot of him today.
It's true.
Kind of. And also, I made this pick after there was the pre-cap episode, we call it, that happened last Wednesday, where they kind of went over the 40 seasons and all the highlighted moments. And did you guys watch that?
Yes, I did.
There was a lot of Ben.
There was.
There was.
There was a lot of Ben.
Yeah.
I spoke to Jeff. I asked him, who is your Mount Rushmore of Survivor? Like the four.
Why did you ask him this?
4 figureheads.
I talked to Jeff today, and then he went right over to Dean at Google.
Yeah,
Oh,
at Google
okay.
we interviewed him.
Okay.
But given like the Island of Idols, like those huge, massive faces of Sandra and Rob, I was like, who else like Mount Rushmore 4 people? He said Sandra, Rob, Parvati, and Ben.
What?
Savage.
Was there a reasoning behind that?
I didn't ask. It was like kind of like a lightning
you
round
just-
kind
I
of
see.
thing.
Jeff Probst, you never question.
No, I was just wondering.
So maybe you're right.
I don't know. He wouldn't.
You know something we don't.
No,
know.
I came in zero
just kidding, I'm just
spoilers.
kidding.
Zero spoilers. Any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
I'm excited.
Is this alliance actually going to happen?
I'm out of it.
I'll be hosting your season's
Alliance?
premiere. Anything? It's gonna
No,
be a good
I'm
season,
good. Yeah,
right?
this was fun.
This was fun.
This was
Yeah,
really
this was
fun.
great. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll see everyone next week.
Well, right now, just so everyone knows, this is a one-time after show. Maybe we'll do more if you guys like it. You know, make sure to tweet us at the hashtag IMDb Live and let us know what you think of the new season. You know, Survivor airs Wednesday at 8/7 Central on CBS. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Everybody
Thank you.
like it.
Yeah, you know, like
Slam
it,
the like
tweet
button.
Slam
us.
the like button. Help her
You know,
out.
tell us what you liked about it. You know, TikTok, whatever the kids are doing these days. Just if you want more, let us know. You know, TikTok, it's
Yeah, I know.
hip.
He's an
He
influencer,
probably
he knows
has
these
one.
I know these things. I do have TikTok.
All right, well,
Thank you, Chelsea.
thank you guys so much. It was fun. Season 40.